increased partnership and everything with the school district and how much it's improved the last couple of years. Jacob's a big part of that for the help he's provided Marvin. So I know you get thanked a lot for that, but thank you again because we certainly appreciate it. Absolutely. Even if I went to school with your brother.
One time Marvin was back there having to hit buttons to turn on mics when we were streaming on the time off. So you put in some sort of system since then, right? That has made that better.
It's made it better, not good.
Yeah.
It's these little boundary mics that you see in front of you.
Okay.
The little flat ones. Those are the ones that I installed.
That prevented him from having to switch channels.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
This cost includes the installation?
It does. Yes.
I see on here perpetual licensing, so we're going to pay a license for the software each year then?
Well, with it being perpetual, it's just a one-time fee.
So you pay once and it's perpetually good,
Yeah.
is what you're saying?
Exactly.
Okay, so it's not something you have to pay every year?
No ongoing costs.
And I guess had it increased a lot since y'all bought your system?
It has for almost $10,000.
Okay.
I can use it cheaper.
No. And we can easily come in later with the correct video equipment, or do you
We're actually working on that right now.
Okay. Doesn't have to be done together?
No, they wouldn't have to be done.
Okay.
So Marvin, I think the funding of it is up to you. You think it works best? Like you said, you didn't want it to come out of...
I don't want to take it out of Rescue Act till I know more about that.
You think you take
The
it out of the
construction
bond
bond does deal with complex improvements.
Right.
It is $26,000. I would propose to do that.
In the life of the system, I mean, I know technology changes, but we would get, you would think, 5+ years out of it?
Oh, yeah. At the very least 5 years. Typically, whenever we purchase technology, it's on a 5-year replacement plan, but mic systems and sound systems, they just keep working no matter what.
Oh, okay. So
As long as you're happy with the features, they should be good for quite a long time.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I was not aware that there'd been any problem with this system. It sounds fine today. Has there been ongoing? The streaming is what it doesn't work at all. Yeah. When you're.
That was part of it, streaming, but no, we've had nightmares with this system. We've had to change out mics, we've had to do everything like that, and they tell us that the system is about to live its last day. I mean, that's why I got with Jacob to help me with it, because we all know I'm not technically advanced.
But this system will improve the streaming as well.
It'll improve the streaming, and it'll also improve the sound reinforcement in the room. So when I'm speaking here, I can hear myself just a little bit out of the speakers, but we could, bump that up as high as we'd like with the new system as well.
That's what I was going to say. I hear you better than I hear you out of the speakers.
And if nothing else, it'll get rid of this.
All of that nonsense.
Yeah.
And all of these things.
And it's I told you that, it's a 10-mic system, so you would have the city secretary and the podium and everybody up on the dais will have a mic.
We had another question from the audience, Brent.
So, I've only been to one meeting, school board meeting, and I think that that's awesome that y'all have it up on the screen with the digital. Is there, because our room is so much smaller than the school board, is there an option to do the same mic without the digital screen? So it's a little bit cheaper, but it's still the same quality of the mic?
They do have another unit that we could use, but unfortunately it's kind of fixed, kind of like the mics that are existing right now. The ones that we proposed are big gooseneck mics that you can move around and adjust. So if we went with the other option, you would lose the voting capability and you'd be less flexible in positioning.
I actually like the voting. A lot of places have it, and sometimes it's kind of a reaction because there was some sort of negative situation that happened and people point. But it's a good, kind of clear thing to have, so
And I think the better question is it like a minimal amount of savings that we would incur?
So per unit, I think it's like $150.
Don't know how much.
Yeah, it's not too much, but
Okay.
So cumulatively, like,
it'll be like $1,500.
yeah, that ain't gonna move the needle, I don't think, when you're
No.
at 26,000.
Oh, yes, I didn't
Are
say.
these mics, totally wireless, rechargeable?
Yes, so that's,
So we're gonna have a rack of charging stations,
so,
meaning we got cords anyway.
but it's a single cord as opposed to 10 cords. But you're right, it would be.
You've seen under this table, you understand.
It is a rechargeable system, so each one of the mic units has a battery that you can take out of it, and there's a charging station where you just pop them all in and charge them all at
And
the
their,
same time.
and their lifetime on, battery lifetime on, in use?
So in use, they last about 10 hours.
So basically, they're probably charged before a meeting, so they're ready and just be part of the routine, just so they don't
Either
burn
that or
up.
just keep them plugged in at all times and just use them when you need them.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else for Jacob or Marvin?
So Marvin, this whole charging thing, you've thought through that and how that would work?
Do,
You've thought through the charging and how that's gonna work, and so that they'll be,
Well, he just said we keep them plugged in, right?
Well, so there's a long charging station where you put the batteries to charge them. You can keep those charging, perpetually, and just take them out as you need them. And that way it can be out of the way in the corner somewhere, or a different room even. And you just plug one out when you need it.
so it's just another task for someone to
It'll be
do.
a setup.
Right, that's what I'm
well,
suggesting.
I think we get
Okay.
that going. It's a good job for Paula.
We'll just have to
I know what
remember to
she'll
be
say,
doing
everybody
this, 'cause I've only
walking
been
in,
doing this
you
for
can
how long?
try.
I think it's probably a legal issue the lawyer might want to take care of, 'cause he'll set up.
It's a lot more expensive we ask Bradley to do it than anybody else. He'll do it, should be paying him for it.
The rack that holds the battery, but those batteries actually have to come out of there and be put into another device, or do they just stay in the one rack and just keep recharging?
Yeah, they would stay in the one rack and keep charging, and then when you're about to have a meeting, you would just take some of them out, pop them in the mic stands. They look pretty similar to this right here. So I'm sure they're good. You would just pop it in the back and then use it for however long you need to, and then either you can turn it off and just save the battery can stay in if you wanted to.
You just got heckled by the one member of the audience that didn't want to say anything.
I am dying to say something. For the
Yep.
stream though, we do live stream our board meetings, so if anyone's curious how it sounds, it is a noticeable difference than what the different, the streams.
That's what we need. Just for the record,
Live stream.
just for the record, we were live streaming city council meetings before the school district was live streaming their board meetings. No, the quality was poor.
Very poor, but.
I'm gonna rush it first. Okay, are we ready? I'll make a motion to approve the request for the Shure wireless microphone sound system for the council chambers and to, at the city manager's recommendation, fund it out of bond proceeds.
Have a motion and a second to approve the Shure wireless microphone system to be funded out of the bond proceeds at the city manager's suggestion. Is there any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
None opposed, motion carries. Thank you. Okay, now we will pull item number 15 up to discuss it.
Thank you, Jay.
Yes, thank you. And on the front end, so this is going to be considered approval of ordinance number 1377-2023, amending Chapter 4 Business Regulations of the Code of Ordinances, City of River Oaks, defining short-term rental and providing for the standards and review process for short-term rentals, amending Appendix A fee schedule, providing for administrative fees associated with permitting and inspection of short-term rental properties. And on the front end, the attorney has a couple things he wants to take us into exec on, so we will hopefully briefly go into executive session under Section 551.71 Local Government Code, advice from attorney.